Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the brand new glow kits from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are the Moonchild and SWEETS glow kits. They're exclusive to Anastasia's website, and for now they're not going to be available in stores, so the only place you can get them is online, and they're $40 each, and they're very mystical and different, so I'm really excited to share my thoughts with you. So if you guys have seen a few of my videos, you probably know that I've already reviewed the other 3 glow kits, so I'll leave those reviews below. But I had to have all of them, and I'm so happy that I have all of them in my collection. And these ones are very unique, so if you want to see my review and swatches of these new kits, then just keep watching. So the first kit we're going to talk about is the Moonchild Glow Kit, because this is the one that is different. It's outside of the norm of the regular glow kits. And this is definitely something more for people who are looking to experiment with their makeup. They want mystical, different looking makeup looks, not your typical everyday highlight. And this is the one that I was most excited for because it doesn't fit the normal description of a highlighter, and this is so unique and I'm so happy to have it. So first off, the layout is different than the other glow kits. They are the same price, they're $40 each, but as you can see, this one is smaller than the typical glow kit. And this one actually includes 6 different colors. So just for reference, so you guys know, all of these glow kits with the 4 highlights in them, each of the highlights has 0.26 ounces in them. And in the Moonchild Glow Kit, there are 6 different shades, and each of these pans has 0.15 ounces in them. So they are smaller, but there are more of them. And these are more unique. They're not your everyday colors. I mean, you could wear them every day if you're into that, but this is more of an artistic palette. So another thing that's different is all of the other glow kits have removable round pans, and these are permanent square pans. So that's just something to take note of if you wanted to know the differences between this kit and the regular glow kits. So the packaging of the Moonchild palette is a little bit different as well. It has an iridescent blue packaging. The other ones have glittery packaging. If you're into that, I think this is really cool. The way it shines under the light, I really like it. And also on the inside, you do get the title of the glow kit, Moonchild, on the inside. All of the other kits do not have anything right here. So I'm going to just show you a close-up of this kit. So it might be kind of hard to see on camera, but something I noticed right off the bat is that these powders have a very pearly and iridescent finish to them, and they're almost duochrome, a few of them, and they're very interesting when you swatch them. So I'm excited to jump into swatches because you guys have to see just how majestic these colors really are. So we're going to start off with this white highlight shade right here. It has a blue iridescent to it, and it's called Blue Ice. So I'm just going to swatch this on my finger. Hopefully you guys can get a representation of what this powder is like because it's just amazing. This is one of my favorite colors out of the kit. So here it is on my finger. Hopefully you guys can see how white but blue it is. It's a very icy iridescent color, and I really love this one. So right here is Blue Ice. Next up is a cool toned gray color. This one is called Star, and this one is not so much iridescent, but it's a very unique silvery shade. If you guys were ever on the hunt for the perfect silver highlight, look no further. So here is Star on my fingertip. So there is Star swatched on my arm. Next up is another one of my favorites out of this kit. This is Purple Horseshoe, and this is a color that I honestly think would look absolutely mesmerizing on a deeper skin tone. If you ever wanted to go clubbing and you have a deep skin tone and you really want to have your highlight stand out, I feel like this would be so beautiful. I really hope it works out on me. I haven't tried any of these on my face, but this is just so unique, and I can't believe that they came out with such a perfect duochrome kind of blue-purple color. I love it so much. So let's just get to swatching it because I could talk about it all day. So this one is picking up a little bit more chalky on my fingertip, just so you guys know. So here is Purple Horseshoe. So there it is swatched on my arm. It's such a beautiful purpley blue highlight color. It's so unique. Next up is my personal favorite out of this palette. You don't know it looking at it, but this is Pink Heart, and it looks like a cream color from right here and like far away, but it comes off a hot pink highlight, kind of duochrome, kind of iridescent. It's so unique, I can't even believe it. Hopefully it comes off on camera, but this right here is my favorite out of this kit. So here it is on my fingertip. so deceiving. It looks white and it really looks pink under certain light, so I don't know if this is going to come off on camera, but you guys just have to trust me. It's like a beautiful hot pink iridescent color. So there is Pink Heart swatched on my arm. So next up is another really unique color. All of these are very unique, but this one has green undertones in it. It's called Lucky Clover. If you guys are looking for an alien-like highlighter, I definitely recommend this one. I think it's really cool, and again, it would look so beautiful if you were out at night and you were under some lights. You would have this amazing green highlight, and I just think it's very pretty. So there is Lucky Clover. As you can see, it just has this mint green, beautiful tint to it. So that right there is Lucky Clover. And last but not least, we have a very beautiful blue tinted highlight. Again, I don't know how this would look on me, but it's just so beautiful, and honestly, all of these would look amazing as eyeshadow, and I definitely want to create some kind of unicorn mystical eyeshadow looks with these because you could do a lot with these, but this one is a very pretty color, and I think I will be using it as an inner corner highlight because I really like blue on my eyes, but sometimes it's hard to work with blue, so this is kind of a perfect inner corner highlight for me. I think it would be very unique and different. So there is Blue Moon. It's a very silvery, icy blue color. So here are all the swatches from the Moonchild Glow Kit. So sometimes I try to add flash from my phone so you guys can kind of see a different perspective of the highlights, but it doesn't always work when I have these bright lights shining on me, but hopefully we can get this to pick up some of the iridescence. So as you guys can see, these colors kind of transform underneath the light. So it all just depends on what light you're in. I think that they're so beautiful, and if you're looking to play with colors like these, you're going to be obsessed with this glow kit. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the SWEETS glow kit really quick, and then we're going to go back and use the Moonchild one on my face because I'm dying to see what it will look like on my cheekbones. But I do want to talk about this one because this is a bit more wearable for someone who doesn't want to go out and buy the Moonchild kit. If you don't want to go out and spend the money on a kit that's very different and unique like the Moonchild one, this one you definitely can use in everyday life. So this is a little bit different, but I still feel like you can work this into an everyday look. But there are some different shades in here. This shade right here called Butterscotch has some chunky glitter in it, and that is very different for the glow kits. That's not very typical, and that just makes it stand out to me. And then Marshmallow is kind of another iridescent color. So if you want that iridescent pearly finish from the Moonchild kit, but you don't want those unique colors, you could definitely use Marshmallow as an everyday highlight and you would still get that really pretty iridescent effect. And then we have Sassy Grape, which is a purple highlight. This purple highlight is a lot more wearable than the purple Horseshoe from the Moonchild kit. This one is more of a lilac color, and again, I think that this would look stunning on a deep skin tone. There's something about purple highlights, I just think they're so beautiful on deep skin tones. And then you kind of have this warm reddish bronze color, and this is called Taffy. And these shades in this kit are all highlights for me. The other glow kits, the bottom shades tend to be a bronze topper or a blush topper, but all of these work as highlights for me. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this kit. I'm going to start off with Marshmallow. So here's Marshmallow on my fingertip. Hopefully you guys can see how pearly and iridescent this one is. So there is Marshmallow. Next up is Sassy Grape. So there it is on my finger. This shade is a bit more sheer than the other colors, and I think it's just because it's a very unique shade. So there is Sassy Grape. Next up is Butterscotch, and I really, really love this one. Here it is on my finger. If you're a fan of gold highlighters, you're going to love this color. So just look how beautiful and champagne gold Butterscotch is. I am obsessed with that one. And then lastly is Taffy. Here's Taffy on my fingertip. When you swatch it, it kind of gives off a peachy vibe. So it's kind of a peachy reddish bronze color, and it's very unique. So there is Taffy. And these are all of the swatches out of the SWEETS Glow Kit. Okay, so now for the fun part. I'm going back into the Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm going to try out some of these colors on my face. So I knew I was going to do this today, so I kind of just did a black and white eye look, and it's very extreme because I'm going to probably have an extreme highlight. I know a lot of people would rather do a simple eye if they're going to have an extreme highlight, but I just feel like if I'm gonna go all out, I'm gonna go all out. So I just have to decide which colors to use. This is when I wish that YouTube was more interactive, because I would ask you guys which ones you want me to use and then I would use them. Let me see. I think I'm going to highlight the inner corner of my eye with blue ice. I think that that would look really good as an inner corner highlight, so I'm going to try that out. Okay, so I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm going to pick up a bunch of blue ice and pat this into my inner corner. This is so beautiful. I hope it's showing up on camera. I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of questions today about what's in my inner corner, because this is very unique. Okay, so for face highlighting, I'm going to take my Real Techniques setting brush. This is what I use with my other glow kits, and I'm going to highlight the same way I do with regular colors, so hopefully it comes out okay. I'm going to try out this pink heart shade because I really, really like this, and hopefully it comes out good. And I'm going to apply this to my cheekbone, but I'm going to stick to the cheek area because this is more pink, and I don't know if I want to add a color after, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Do you guys see that? I literally feel like there's a shooting star on my face. Okay, so before I add anything, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side so we're even here. Okay, so if you stop right here at this point, you have a very wearable highlight. It is pink, but it is still wearable. This reminds me of the Pat McGrath highlight in the shade Nude, I believe. I think it's Nude, the pink one. So if you're into a pink highlight, you're going to love that pink heart shade. But I do want to kind of take this to the next level. What I would normally do inside my comfort zone is take blue ice and kind of bring that up on my cheekbone. But I'm going to take Lucky Clover because I've never highlighted with green before, and I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to look like. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is what I'm going to hit the high points of my cheekbones with. So hopefully you guys can see that little transition. Again, it really does look kind of like a shooting star, and it's pink and then the tail is green. And then to stick with the magic of this look, I'm going to go in with blue ice again, and I'm going to take a little bit of it on my finger and highlight my Cupid's bow. And then the leftover is going to just hit the very tip of my nose. So that is the finished look with this kit. My mind is blown that you can actually create something that you can wear out of the house with this, and also you could totally take this to the next level and be glowing like an alien. You could totally use this to the fullest extent and really have some creative artistry with this, and I really like that. I will definitely be whipping this out around Halloween, and also for clubbing looks. If you use this for eyeshadow, it's going to stand out like crazy. Every different unique light source is going to make this look ridiculously insane, and I honestly can't wait to see what this looks like in the dark. If you have a light shining on you in the dark, I feel like this would look so beautiful. So overall, I highly recommend this to anyone who wants to play around with highlighting. I feel like this takes the whole trend of highlighting to another level. This really allows you to play around and be creative and come up with unique looks, and I honestly can't wait to use this as an eyeshadow. That will probably be one of the next things that I try to do with this palette. I definitely recommend this one for those of you who are more interested in another regular glow kit for everyday highlighting. There's a little bit of variety in here, a little bit of iridescence that you don't find in the other kits. So this is a more comfortable transition into creativity, where this one you could totally create some out of this world looks with. I love this. It really reminds me of why I love makeup so much. It's fun to play with, it's fun to do different things with, and I definitely feel like this is my new baby. I'm so happy that I bought it. So I really hope that this this video was helpful for you guys. You guys know I love the glow kits. I love reviewing them and swatching them for you. So if you like these videos, please give me a thumbs up. I will continue to do more of them even if you don't like them because I'm obsessed. But go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to see me review every single glow kit that ever comes out in the future, I probably will be doing that because these are my favorite highlighters ever. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any video requests or any questions or anything, go ahead and leave me a comment and I'll try to respond to all of you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I put out new videos every single week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.